Clean and I are gonna go bake some cookies. But first we need some ingredients. How do you know that's a mom?
I worked at Avalon. Every single person that drove those kind of cars are a mom.
I love how you judge people on their cars, the cars they drive. That's so 80s. Walmart, where we get our food and our flu shots.
Stop!
Hey little mama, what you got in that basket?
Nothing. Literally just talking.
So, the Land O'Lakes Butter Lady's so fine.
Oh. Oh no, should we get this one? Or this one?
I like squares. Get the squares. Stop. We're gonna butter the pan. What's happening?
No, we're chopping up the butter.
First, we're gonna chop up the butter.
Then we're gonna brown it.
Then we're gonna brown it.
And then what?
Winky face.
Haha, then what? It's like cute.
Oh, it cuts like butter. We just made some really good squares. How many squares would you say of butter they need to make?
At least 2.
Okay, yeah, there's at least 2 squares in there. And then you mix it in, and then and you put the heat on.
Yeah, it's on. Wow, please don't get too close. I'm not that cute. Ow.
Oh my god. I love butter, but it's so sad that they have to kill so many milks to make it.
Smell it.
It smells so good.
It smells like toffee.
We don't have any measuring cups in the house right now, but we do know that there are 16 tablespoons in a cup. So, solutions. Why don't you tell us a little bit why we're doing bread flour?
Hey, doing bread flour because it has a little bit of protein in it, so it gives it a little bit of give. 9.
A special guest, the beautiful, illustrious, whimsical Katie Wortham!
Howdy!
Yeah.
What in God's creation?
You need to cut even more into it.
I know, I just don't want to cut too much.
We are adding espresso powder to our cookies. Give it a little caffeine kick, wake me up inside. Make chocolate chip cookies without a rectangle.
The chocolate.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la, Frenchy bougie.
You cut the chocolate diagonally with a serrated knife.
Because that's what BuzzFeed told me to do.
Use a knife that's serrated, more like underrated.
It's not serrated, Monique. The
It's
other one sucked.
Just kidding. The serrated knife sucks. Don't listen to BuzzFeed. Serrated, more like overrated.
I should have done this before.
We left the bowl that came with this in another house, so
We'll try it out one speed. Just know how to make really good cookies and get yourself a man.
our cookies have weevils in them.
Shut up.
Or so just have flour going all over your kitchen. And just beat it until you don't see a ton of extra flour. It doesn't need to be totally...
When you said that, I was like, won't you get, but I forgot, like, salmonella, so I was like, my brain was like, herpes?
God, I hope not.
I don't know, there are weevils in there. These for some nice little mounds.
Yep. Yep.
That's how I like it. Live my life on the edge. It's all about the edge. So thick. It smells so good. Those are some good circles. Alright, we should wait for these to cool, but don't have time for that. They're so good. They're so good. We are exploring this apartment where we might live if they let us get it for less money than they have it listed.
Look at the pool.
Ah!
And I'm like, if you know, then stop. But he doesn't stop.
Oh my god. They're cute. I love them.
God, all I want
Is he not coming back out to spite me because I honked? I will eat your pinky, Blair! They are bad. They are dressed exactly the same. Y'all.
Yo, if any of us was pulling that nonsense with a man, we'd have to kill each other.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi.
We're all like, hey, we've been talking mad shit.
The art is closed, but art never closes.
Oh, it's a barrel. That's the most beautiful picture. I'm so insanely jealous.
Which is a bummer. I'm
Hey,
sad about
I matched with their dad on LinkedIn.
Hey Thomas, is your dad still on Tinder?
Current question for y'all.
Yes.
Is SpongeBob SquarePants a sea sponge or a dish sponge?
He's a dish sponge, but he lives under the sea. That's the joke. I said this to Colleen the other day.
Yeah, no, it's been a point of discourse for many moons.
Okay.
He was
No.
just as a sponge, like a dish sponge, in that one episode, wasn't he?
That's
So-
some really good evidence. Something I heard, like, this one guy say, he was like, he's a sea sponge because dish sponges are synthetic, and my boy SpongeBob is the realist.
They're like natural sponges, I feel, like dish sponges.
Exactly, and like, the way that he looks, it is rectangular, but it's still kind of wavy, kind of like natural-ish looking, and his parents are sea sponges.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, have you not seen any of his parent episodes?
I just kind of thought they were like weird cookie things. I'm not gonna lie.
Cookies.
They did kind of look like cookies.